People have a lot of trouble logging into their accounts. It's estimated that I think 16 billion hours a year are spent with people trying to recover their accounts. At the same time, accounts are much less secure than they should be. People are getting hacked across the board, and over 80% of these hacks are due to weak passwords. But we were still using passwords in Windows 95. So what happened there? There's a gap, and I think it's holding us back from a new experience we could be having on computers right now.
Thank you, brother. All right, before I get started tonight, can I get a quick show of hands from anyone in the audience who's had to recover a password in the last month? That's what I thought. It's not any fun, right? But I'm not surprised there's so many of you, because the modern password was invented 58 years ago. And we actually waste about 16 billion hours a year like this. But it gets a lot darker than that. Most of our very livelihoods are at risk due to low password security. And this strikes a chord in me personally, because not too long ago, my entire investment account was stolen online. Now, this was a tough time for me, but it taught me one very valuable lesson. And that's that our experiences online are part of who we are. Hi, I'm Jake Brantley, the CEO and co-founder of MindPass. And for the last few years, I've made it my passion to end the password once and for all. All right. And what I've found along the way is that the real fix to this problem needs to be easy enough so that even your parents will use it. It's got to be fun enough so that your kids can love it. But it needs to be secure enough so that you can forget about it. So we set out to create a new kind of authentication protocol. An authentication that actually reflects us as people. And where we ended up is the most interesting and information-packed parts of all of us, our minds. It turns out that humans are vastly more capable at remembering information when it's presented in a spatial format, as opposed to being written down. And we're much more effective at recollecting those memories when our visual right brains are stimulated, as opposed to our digital left ones. So we made a new password manager that's as easy as remembering where your couch is in your house. You see, with MindPass, you log in by simply picking 4 objects in a 3D space on your screen, like the one we're showing right here. And you're waiting on something else. That's it. And you know the coolest part about what you just saw? That's 1,000 times more secure than a password. And once you're in, you can browse to your leisure, because there's no more annoying password barriers. And you don't need CAPTCHAs anymore either, because MindPass makes CAPTCHA look like child's play. Now, I know you're all thinking, this looks way too simple to be so secure. But I promise you, we don't take these claims lightly. You see, I started this company with my brother Steve. And together, we got over 22 years of experience using advanced 3D technology to solve problems ranging from next-generation nuclear power to cancer treatment technologies. And to help us along the way, we brought on a talented 3D developer, an old friend, and Keith Walker, as well as a rock star team of advisors that are helping us to complete 4 major milestones that could position us as the top authentication protocol in the entire cybersecurity industry. We've already completed 2. We set out to create a first-of-a-kind front-end authentication system that's easy and 1,000 times stronger than a password, and we delivered. We set out to protect this technology's IP with a non-provisional patent, and we delivered. Now we're working with CU Boulder on a grant path that allows us to bolster our back-end security while perfecting our front-end solution. And through that channel, we're working with NIST to assure 100% government compliance. And finally, we execute our engineered go-to-market strategy, a 1-2 punch combination where we first sell our front-end authentication software through enterprise channel partners before launching our engineered marketing plan, where we've actually devised a way to target users right after they go through a password recovery step when they're at their most frustrated moments. Because at this point, we'll not only have the first password manager that's easy to use, but it's actually fun. And it's 1,000 times more secure than anything else out there. And we want you all to try it first. So please, head on over to mindpassco.com, sign up for our next beta test, try it out, and leave us some feedback, because at the end of the day, we're creating this for you. And if you're in charge of information security at your company, head over to mindpassco.com/enterprise and start protecting your users today. They'll appreciate it. We started this company to end the password once and for all. I'm Jake Brantley. Don't let your minds pass this up. Thank you.